Hello, everybody. This is Kenny C here from Triple Threat Wrestling Radio, and I have an exclusive interview as we begin right now. My guest at this time is an indie pro wrestler. She goes by the name of Auctavia, and she is joining me right now. Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing real good, and I want to take this time and thank you for joining me for this interview.
You're very welcome.
Let's go ahead and begin. How did your wrestling career get started?
Oh my. Well, when I was young, about 15 or 16, I used to go watch a little independent show in Huntsville, Alabama. A friend of mine talked me into it, and my first day there, I watched, and I was absorbed into it, and I've seen the beauty of it, the art of it, and that how much of a challenge it would be. And I knew I had to do it. So I spent the next few years watching it until I was 18 when I could finally start training. Started training with Cornerstone. He taught me my basics and got me through my beginning. And, of course, I had to tell him, don't try and treat me like a girl. If I'm in the ring, I'm here for a reason. I can handle it. And it went from there. I've worked my butt off to get to where I am, and started out as an art form, and now it's so much more. It's my life now.
So, what was the whole training experience like? Learning the moves, getting into character, just the presence around the ring and everything. What was the whole training experience like?
It was, like I said, it was a challenge. It was something new for me, so it took me a while to kind of adjust. It didn't take me too long, though. I'm a quick learner. We started out with the basics, and then I started learning the moves and getting my body used to them, and basically making my body memorize the things that I need to know.
Do you remember your first ever wrestling match that you had? And if so, who was your opponent? And what company did you work for at the time?
Oh, I do. It was a show in Farmington, Alabama. The name of it is slipping my mind at the moment. It's East Elite something. I can't remember at this moment, but I was in a tag team match. I tagged with Adam Roberts. Yeah, I'm sorry. And we had a match against Cornerstone and Jackie Boo, another female wrestler. It was an intergender match. We won. I got the pin. I don't remember many of the details. From what I remember, though, I did a head scissors, and then Adam was in the ring. They tried to sneak attack us and got us for a little while, and then we ended up getting back on them and taking the win.
Leading up to that match, did you got it any nervous? Was there any butterflies kicked in, knowing that this is your first match, this is your first impression to the audience, to the fans out there? Did you get any sign of nervous or butterflies at all?
Oh yes, definitely. It wasn't too bad, but it was more than I was used to. I was very nervous. I wasn't sure. I hadn't actually wrestled in front of a crowd at this point. I had only trained to wrestle and done practice matches. And the fact that I was in a new locker room, it scared the crap out of me because I didn't know any of these people besides the ones I was with. But the people I was with, they helped me, and I got through it, and we had an awesome match. A lot of fun.
Who do you consider as influences? People that maybe you idolized or you looked up to, people that really made you want to be a wrestler, male or female. Who do you consider as influences in your career?
See, there's two in particular that I will always consider to be influences to myself. It's Michael J. Pleasant who has also helped me train a whole lot, and also Bambi, just for the fact that she's a woman in the business and she's made it as far as she has and done it graciously.
So, do you have any upcoming shows or events that you're going to be a part of that you would like to promote?
Let's see. Well, this weekend I'll be in Pell City. Not going to have a match, but I'll be there. And it's GCW, Global Championship Wrestling. They always have a wonderful show. If anybody wants to check them out, they have a website, gcwpro.com, and it's got the information of any upcoming matches and all that. And also in February, let me check the date real quick. It's February either 12th or 16th. I will be at Pro Wrestling Alabama having a match against Dementia Rose, who is a very hard-working lady, and I look very forward to getting in the ring again with her again because it is always a challenge. It is February 16th and for Pro Wrestling Alabama, and it is a title match for the Southern Ladies Champion title. Also, coming up soon, I will be having more matches with Tracy Taylor. I refuse to give up until I have gotten her shoulders on the mat for a clean pin. This is a ladies' challenge match every time we get in the ring because it is such a challenge for me. And as I continue to get better, I'm challenging her more as well. And just having the chance to be in the ring with such a skilled veteran has given me so much more than I already have, and I'm learning so much and training even harder than I ever have. And I'm just looking forward to be able to give the fans the matches that they love, to keep them coming back and to keep furthering myself in this business that I love so much.
I hear, oh, better yet, yeah. I hear that you recently appeared for Magnificent Ladies Wrestling, which is like a custom wrestling website where fans get to book the matches on who faces who. What was that experience like?
It's different. It really is, because it takes not like just going in the ring and wrestling like I normally do. I have to actually think about it and things. People can come up with some pretty crazy stuff sometimes, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm getting to meet a lot of the different ladies around the wrestling scene, so I'm enjoying it, and it's also, like everything does, teaching me so much more.
Is this experience something that you see yourself doing more in the future?
Maybe. I enjoy it, but I prefer going to shows and having, I don't know what the word would really be, normal matches, I suppose. But this is a lot of fun for me, and it does give me a chance to give the fans exactly what they want. So,
what do you like? What do you like the most of being a professional wrestler? Is it the matches? Is it traveling, hanging out with your fellow wrestlers? Anything that stands out to you? What do you like the most being a wrestler?
The thing I like the most would be that it's something that I can always get better at. I can never say that I'm as good as I'm going to be, because I could always continue to further myself. I can always learn something new, and I try to keep an open mind and keep them, I don't mind criticism, and I listen to anything anybody says, even if I don't agree with it. I still take it and try to learn from it. And I guess that would be one of my favorite things, is that I can learn so much from it, and learning wrestling-wise also helps me in my everyday life. That's why I say, I live it.
For people that wants to get in touch with you, or social media wise, or as far as you promoting things or anything particular, uh, you have a Facebook, you have a Twitter, or any other links that people want to know. Why don't you go ahead and promote your links?
See, I have a Facebook, Auctavia Wrestles, and a lot of people misspell my name, so I'll spell it. It's Auctavia. And then I also have a Twitter. It's the same, Auctavia Wrestle, and then my email. And these Facebook and email are the best ways to get hold of me, really. My email is Auctavia_wrestles@yahoo.com.
What are some other goals in your wrestling career you'd like to accomplish? Maybe expanding yourself, doing more traveling, having some more match against top caliber talent, or maybe someday going into the big leagues. What are some other goals that you'd like to accomplish?
See, definitely want to be having more matches. I do accept bookings. My goals mainly are pretty simple. Like I said, just to keep learning and do the best I can. Also, to always find a challenge is my goal. Is to always find a challenge in anything. If it's easy for me, it's not so much fun anymore. So I like a challenge.
If you can have a dream match against any opponent, dead or alive, past or present, male, female for that matter, if you can have that dream match against anyone, who would your opponent be?
I do believe it would most likely be Bambi. I know she's retired now and seldom ever has matches. I actually had the chance to meet her and speak with her about her career for a short amount of time, a year or so back. But it would definitely be her, just because she has done so much for the ladies in this business and paved the way so much. And also being a Southern lady, I look up to her so much, and that would be the match that would just take the cake for me. So I better wait until later on if I ever do that.
You know what they say in the wrestling business? Never say never. It can happen. It's just a matter of when, I guess. But I hear it all the time. Yeah, it's never say never. That is more valid these days than it was a long time ago.
I agree.
Wrestlers, or pretty much entertainers for that matter, have meanings behind their stage names. What made you call yourself Auctavia?
I did not choose my name, actually. My name was given to me by my trainer before my first time managing at my tavern, Morgan County Wrestling, also a small promotion in Alabama. And we wanted something different that would suit me as a person and help bring me into my character more, basically. And that's what it's done. And I've took it and I've run with it, and I am what you see now.
And my last question is, what would your advice be to anyone out there that wants to pursue their career as a professional wrestler? What would your advice be?
You can do it. As long as you've got the heart and the will to get yourself back up and back into that ring. Because, of course, you're going to get knocked down. It happens. It's life, especially in the wrestling business. There's going to be people that don't like you. You're going to have confrontations with people. Don't let it get you down. Keep getting back up. Keep getting in the ring. Keep going and pushing yourself as far as you can. That's what's going to set you apart and make you who you want to be.
All I got to say is, preach on, Southern lady. Preach on. But with that said, this will conclude the interview. Everybody, check her out, Auctavia, on Facebook and on Twitter under the name Auctavia Wessels. And just thank you for being on. I know it's been a while. We're trying to get this interview happen, and better late than never. But thank you so much for your time. And as a fellow Southerner myself, I'm not that far from you. I live in Kentucky. I wish you nothing but the best in your wrestling career going forward. And I'm a fan, and I wish you many more memories going forward. Thank you for your time. You have a bright future in this business.
Thank you so much. You too.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening, and check out Triple Threat Wrestling Radio Thursday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on itmiradio.com. This will conclude the interview.